Everyone saw Vasilet or Bobrovsky doing the.
Huh?
Everyone see? Did you see Bobrovsky doing it? Yeah, yesterday.
No.
Oh yeah, they had a video of him in practice. Yeah.
That was a thing he does.
Do it real slow too, though.
He was like a whole bunch of friggin' this whole warm up skating,
Yeah.
banging majig.
Yeah.
Cool. He's so good this playoffs. I mean, he's just.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch. There's so much to learn. Actually, and we're gonna touch on something today about and it really kind of like, I mean, if there's a guy that plays like Bobrovsky, you're kind of the guy that I would pick out, you know, of the guys I know, and but I like some of his decision making. I think he's pretty patient too when the puck moves on him. Although McDavid's goal on him was, I mean, McDavid, so that's a whole other category. But, you know, he got pulled out of the net pretty easy, or pulled out a line, which was kind of an odd decision in my mind because McDavid didn't have that direction because it was defensive coverage. And he slipped out that way, and then McDavid just had an easy one. But it's McDavid, so it's hard to really like hyper criticize it, but it was interesting. We've often talked about pressured breakaways. Sometimes I'll put a little barrier up the middle, and when we do breakaway practice, or quarter pie breakaway is what I call it, is the drill. So once the player or the coach hits the vertical board, he has to go to one side. And then he can't cut back because the board's up the middle. That's the back checker that's come and filled the space, right? And for the goaltender, then you can be a lot more patient and you can be a lot more aggressive. And when space is restricted like that, we're gonna have a lot of options to be aggressive. And what does Bobrovsky do a lot? He does slide out at the puck. All right, one-timer backdoor plays in tight with restricted space. He jams out pucks all the time. So instead of sliding back to protect the net, he slides across to attack the puck. So we've talked about a lot, like sometimes we do that in drill, and we set up the drill a certain way, and you'll attack the puck. I don't want you to attack the puck. Yeah, but that's your natural instinct. But here we'll work on a little bit so that, hey, take the leash off, you can attack now, killer dog, and attack the puck a bit. Is that a new chesty?
Yeah, I got it yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've only used it once.
Okay. I thought, yeah, you can put some books there on your Garth Snow. All right. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it looks good though. What is it?
Bauer, whatever it is.
Okay, the Bauer. Yeah, actually, that's probably what I think I'm going to go with the Bauer myself. Just looks the easiest to break in. It is? Okay, yeah. Yeah, oh really? Okay, yeah. I think that's the way I'm going to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just too old to take time to break stuff in. All right, so I got the bumper here. I'm going to get you to go toe on this. Yeah, right on the goal line. Yeah, no, and no, you can relax. Go stay in your butterfly. Yeah, good. So some of the older goalies, we've been having them have their skate like Dylan and stuff, and I'm just going to be shooting for this quadrant. So you got to protect the whole quadrant, and I want you to be really loose with your hand. You don't have to be stiff and structured. I just want you catching and covering that whole target. If I get, you're still a little tiny, maybe you'll get it. All right, but if I get it in there, it's no big deal. I just want you to be really loose and know how much your arm can cover. I put this here as a bit of a booster because you're not super big yet, and like the older goalies, we'll have them right on the post. Yeah. So all you're doing is just protecting that. I'm gonna go about 4 or 5 snap, 4 or 5 wrist. All right, just pick up the release read. All right. That right at you, buddy. Good. All right, we'll go to a wrist shot there, Wyatt. Two more. I like that. Try that spot again. Try not to lean too much. That was pretty well placed. All right at you. Okay, that was pretty good. All right, just want you to relax, catch that puck. This one here will be a little tougher. Don't let that blocker get behind the goal line, obviously, because it'll just go in. See if you can make contact. I'm going to come off the post a little bit more because you're going to be a little shorter with your blocker. All right. When you try to get full extension here, it's really hard not to roll the wrist. Okay, yeah, watch the lean. Good. One more snap, we'll go to wrist. Good. Wrist. Good. One more. All right, leaning a bit. Okay, back on the goal line. We'll have blocker side skate up against the post. No lean. Oh, we'll go down. Yeah. Good. No lean yet. Get you in neutral position. Just looking up at me. On my tap, you're going to go to an RVH and then bump across. Just a nice melon as you're going post to post. I'm still going to be just up the middle here, Wyatt. So you're just going to come flat across the goal line. All right. I'll shoot. It'll be a bit of a timing thing. Going to try to get you to catch these, but if you get a really strong bump or I'm back at you, just work the gut trap, okay? All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's no, yeah. So start neutral. Yeah, start neutral. When you're ready, or I'll tap, and you as quickly as you can load, lock, and then pop. Okay. As soon as you get a good lock, you can pop from your lead foot or your post side foot. I'm just going to shoot to that open quadrant again as you're starting to turn. All right. So boom, in. Yeah. And it's not going to be a super, like, just a warm-up shot, okay? So, again, be loose with that hand. Know what you've got to cover. I'm shooting for that quadrant and nothing else, all right? Good. Yeah, neutral. Boom. Good. Yeah, start neutral. Good. Pick. Good. Perfect. Now you got it. Same idea when we're doing the warm-up. I want the hand to be fairly loose, all right? Ready to take the whole, cover that whole part of the net. Okay, yeah. Okay, take that position again. So if you couldn't move, and you had to cover that half of the net with your hand, where would you want your hand? Oh, yeah, without the lead side. Yeah, just place your hand. Yeah, maybe, yeah. So that's actually pretty good. So where's that hand? I like that too because it's natural. Yeah, good. So this now hand is, you don't know where that shot's going, right? I'm in pretty tight. This hand's kind of middle of the road everywhere. Yeah, so wherever I shoot, it's the least amount of movement that you need to cover that quadrant. And we're always going to build a little bit low because the puck's coming from low to high. The shot's not coming like this, it's coming like this. So we are going to bias a little to the low side, all right, because there's less room up top. Yeah, and so when you come off, I don't want the hand to try to find that position when you're bumping. I want that hand to be in that position. So you're here, boom, lock, and then make that recovery, okay? All right? Yeah, it doesn't mean it's like some exaggerated position. It's just, well, think about it. This is what you've got to cover. You know the bottom part's covered, right? And now you just want that hand to be in the best natural. Yeah, and have it earlier. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, put it right there. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. And once you go, yeah, good. As small movement as possible to make that catch for me. Otherwise, good. Otherwise, good. Good. That was better. Small saves. Perfect. 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 Good. Yeah. We'll go 3 more. Why? I like that. Last one, we'll try blocker. Good. That's all. Good. Have a breather. We'll go the other way. Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Yours are in for it. He's playing too good.
Yeah, he says. I'm still. I'm actually kind of pulling for Florida a bit because it's marshy, but I'd love to see. Love to see him get a Conn Smythe. Love to see him bring the cup back here to Halifax.
Yeah.
And,
All right, blocker side.
yeah, we'll try blocker side. Same idea. All right. Quite often on your blocker, when you go RVH, you know, it's going to come across your body a little bit. Boom. But once you start your bump, think about where that, yeah, try to find the middle. Yeah. Instead of totally locking in tight and then trying to have to cover from a really far position, off that, boom, as soon as you come. And how many times has, like, Bobrovsky made a blocker save by just having that hand through that area early? He's not necessarily reacting. He knows he's got to cover as much of that middle part of the net above the pad. All right. You are deep, so you may get the odd one kind of click off and go into the post. We're just making glove contact. All right. Neutral. Boom. Lock. Good. Good. Woo. Your bump's fast on that. I'm going to shoot a little earlier, Wyatt. Oh, sorry. Hey, your other bumps were really fast, so I tried to time it out. Yeah, I got to time it out a little bit here. Woo. Yeah. Chop. Good. 2 more. Good. Good. All right. Have some water there, what? It's almost like having a little chimpanzee hugging you all the time, right? Breaking in a new chest protector. You got to fight the monkey to make a save.
It feels a little stiff in the armpits.
Oh, is it like kind of riding up in the armpit, like pinching?
It's just really thick.
Oh, it's really thick there?
It's just like that thick.
Okay, is it for the inside of the rib protection? Yes, I don't know. You can take a look. Some stuff you can remove, but I'd say
I was looking at it the other day, yesterday.
monkeying around with it.
To me, it just bended.
Yeah, wow.
Sag a little bit.
That looks good though. I think you're moving pretty good. You're already, you know, you're naturally out really strong already, and you know you didn't take a long time off or anything. My advice to goalies when they complain to me about their new chest protector, I say the answer is real easy. You just go, what's that? Well, usually what I say is, when you go home tonight, put it on, give me 100 sit-ups and 100 push-ups. You know what? I never hear them complain again. So it must work. All right.
Or they just don't like being nice.
And they know that Todd's not going to give them anything fun to say. He's not going to sympathize. All right. So everyone has their own glove position. I'm not too radical about where people put their gloves. I just want them to think about it. So the same thing here. Wherever you're comfortable building from, I'm okay with it. Just want you to know what the idea is with the glove and what net it has to cover. When you can make small saves instead of big saves, let's make small saves. All right. Big saves will get you in the highlight reel. Small saves will make your career. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get you moving a little bit now. And I'll get you to start deep, centered up. You're going to C-cut, snap, stop. On that, I'm going to, you're a righty, eh, Brian? Yeah. Oh, lefty? Yeah. Then I'm going to send it to your dad. Oh, righty. Yeah, perfect. I'll get you in the one-timer setup, but you don't have to one-time it. You're going to drop pass to your dad here, kind of at the edge of the circle. He's going to take a quick shot. So snap, snap, break, pass goes, snap, and then we'll just go into frame here. Shoulder, knee, knee, shoulder. Okay? Yeah. 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 And yeah, just maybe, yeah, stick at the hash mark dot here. All right. A little bit of positional work. We're just going to work on that, containing that puck. All right. Boom, boom, snap. Yep, good. Boom, good. Good. Yeah. Feel that chest protector. Nose down on puck. Yep. Good. Set. Good. Track away. Camera would probably show it, but you were probably on your dad's hands. All right. Stay on puck. He may see a little high short. Good. Perfect. Good. Good. One more. Hard to tell because with a new chesty, but it kind of looked like instead of having a really good shoulder over the knee lean, I thought it looked like you were a little bit back there. But and again, yeah, I think too, because what that says with a new chesty, if you're back a little bit, it's hard to get the chin down, right, without it moving the mask. So maybe use a little bit more waist. Yeah, there you go. And then you don't have to get the chinny all tied up with your chesty, right? It just, from that angle, I had a pretty good view, you know, and it just looked that way. But it's hard with the new chesty. It's thicker. Okay, let's go the other way. You have a look too. When he's going to be perfectly on. I'll shoot, right? Yeah. I'll shoot. And as a lefty here, you'll be able to see his posture pretty good. All right, we're rolling. Good. I like that lateral release. Way to stay square on that too. Three more. Yeah, coming up just a tick short there, but yeah. Good. Good. All right, have a breather. What's that? Look pretty good? Yeah, okay, good.
It's probably just because you told me.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the new, yeah, it's thicker. I don't know where anything is underneath all that, right?
Well, it's got a pretty good thing here. You know what I mean?
Oh, the heart guard?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just found, and I thought too, because you know it's a lot thicker, and your chin protector is going to get hooked up on that thickness. All right, we'll get the board involved. Now, we'll set up the same, Brian, for now on this one. So I had this conversation with Dylan on Friday. We're going to use this board. It's got a little bit of elevation here, all right, and the angle that I'm going to be on, it should be kind of a tip to this area here, but so you're going to track the same way. Pass comes, you're going to hit here. I'm going to throw it off the board for now, and then we'll do both sides, and then we'll add a little variation. You can slide through. Now, here's the interesting thing about this board. It's static. It doesn't move, yeah, which is great, which is what we want here for practice. But if this tip or this pass across is static, meaning this player cannot go this way, what? Yeah, well, he can't get behind you. Would you be aggressive? Can you be aggressive, or do you need to be passive on this play? Would it be all right to jam this out? Yeah, exactly. All right. So because the board isn't moving, this may be a scenario that you could jam this out.
I saw this happen yesterday, actually. There was a pass here. He was static. And the goalie slid out. They just pulled it around him.
Yeah. So normally, yeah, if a player is static and he catches the puck and he's got no pressure, yeah, he can do all kinds of things, right? And we've talked about the reverse here. Normally this play is that this guy he's got momentum and he's losing space when it happens. All right? So if you jam me out off that slide, if you attacked out, well, I mean really attack out. I want you to hit my stick. Boom. I may not even be able to bring that across, right? Okay? So that's an aggressive play. I'm okay if you want. I just want you to know the difference. Same play. It's a player. He has space. He can receive. You are aggressive. He can walk and step around you. Guy to cut back on this play. Well, we've talked about that before. Typically, it's going to be toes that are going to tell you, right? Okay. He receives it like this, right? Instead of on angle. But here we know this board's going to tip and it's going to be very consistent. I'm okay with you going back on angle instead of attacking the puck, protecting the angle, which is fine. I just want you to know there's a difference. And when a player is restricted in space like this guy is, he can't move, it may be an option to be aggressive. If you think you're behind or you're having a real hard time picking up the rebound here, if you attack this out right now or you attack that tip, I won't be upset, okay? All right, we'll go the other way now, Brian. Yeah, we'll go this way, yeah. We'll go the same way, same setup. I'm just gonna use the backdoor option. Hey, Wyatt, just step out of the net. Yeah, step out of the net. I'm just gonna test the board. All right. Okay. Boom, boom. Good. And I kind of like that. That was aggressive, but you didn't totally jam it out. All right. Watch the puck in your feet there, Wyatt. Yeah. That was real quick. That's all right. It rolled. It popped out. Oh, that's all right. Boom. Good. Good. All right. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good. How was that? What's that?
It's definitely a tough tip.
Yeah, it's nice. It creates a little variation. I don't think I've even used this side yet. This is too much fun. That's too much fun. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. And I thought you probably hybrided your aggression pretty good. And again, you know the way that board's angled, it's not coming back this side. It's always kind of filling in this quadrant, getting as much body through here. If you angled back on that, that could be a tough save. All right. So why not use this situation, the restricted space, the restricted movement of the board, and then jam it out a little bit. All right. Okay. Let's try the other way. I think as long as you can get your slide under the board, do a test shot there, Brian. Woo. Let's start it with the C cut out, because I want you to take that depth depending on this pass, right? Your dad's static, so it's the same spot every time, so you're coming out probably the same spot. But the whole idea is that you know you've got this one-time threat here, because your dad could rip it, right? And you want to get to a depth. If you got way out here, that stick's starting to get behind your feet. So you got to manage that depth so you can get underneath that and then get underneath this again, all right? And decide if you're going to be aggressive or not on this play. All right, so every time setting up for it. Boom, boom, yep. Good. That was pretty good. All right. Just for now, watch the early, don't rotate too soon. Now let's make this a react. Your dad's not passing it that fast, so let's just do that purely reactive. We'll talk about the cheat in a sec, all right? Okay. Good. Hey, you got enough of it. Good. Yeah, yeah. I like that. No cheat on that. That was perfect. All right, but we'll talk about it. Good. You know what there, Wyatt? I'm just going to move that camera. I want to get more of the center line. Yeah. Because that was actually a pretty good save. A little bit of retention on that, that would have been golden, right? Okay. It's all right, you're a little flat-footed. Yeah. It happened a little faster. Make sure you get underneath it. Get underneath it. Stay underneath it. Yeah. Three more. Stay underneath it. Yeah, good. We'll do 2 more. Yeah, I'm a little different angle here. Offload that camera. Good. I like that. Woo! Good. Have a water, buddy. We'll talk a little bit about the cheat here, and we'll use the cheat. We'll get your dad to rip it a little, pass a little faster. And so you're gonna, yeah, we're gonna show one of the cheats that are possible on this. So there's a couple different ways you can cheat on that. You can be really deep, right? Okay. Slide back more on angle to get across, but that takes more rotation, right? So the other option is to play somewhat aggressive. Shoulders and chest square to your dad. Hips and pads square to the board. Yeah. Yeah, good. So it looked like that. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, so almost. I wouldn't lean too much. Like I wouldn't RVH lean too much. That's all. So what have I done now with this foot? Yeah, I put it under the tip. And now my hands are still square. If your dad tries to go high short, all right, yeah, you get a blocker. Yeah, the only thing is if you end up reacting and these knees go straight down, this will want to turn back to here. So you've got to stay pretty good. But now what we have is a hand behind our hip, right, which ends up being a tough save. And getting hit here and it going in, definitely something to be concerned about. All right. So if you want to do that, we'll go a little zippier with the pass. But let him hit his mark. Let him kind of adjust.
Oh, yeah.
And then go. All right? Just see how it feels. After a few, you can shoot to keep him honest. Okay. All right? Think about it. Hey, tease it out a bit. See how you feel. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, stay on. Come on, I'm off just because I want to miss. I like where the camera is. I just want to miss that camera. Good. 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 That's fine. That's fine. That's all right. Have a breather too. Good. Just maybe a little late. Good. Got an early push. Have a breather, Wyatt. We'll do a few more. Hey, Brian, remember you can shoot. Oh, yeah. So I want him to kind of get an idea a little bit about still being able to make the upper body frame type save, even though his bottom portion is slightly askew.
I shot once, went in.
Oh, yeah? Did you? I thought it hit the board, didn't it? Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so what happens there, right? Angle, goal. Angle, goal, right? Okay. Secondly, though, I like when there was a couple there early. So you hit the mark, you presented, and as he got into his, and usually there'll be a signal, right? We got a right-handed shot. He's thinking across. So what's he doing with his hands? So you see that? All right, do that again, Brian. Come back and turn it back to a shot. Okay. That makes sense? All right. Okay. All right, so Dad's got a shot option too now. Keep you honest. Bad pass. All right. Putting things in your head. Too many things. Yeah, it is a little tougher now. Yeah, didn't get the adjustment. Three more. Good. I'm watching you. I'm not really seeing your dad, but I think you must have picked up that. Good. So I think a lot of that is him reading your body language, right?
Yeah.
That's so important. All right. And what have I said about smart goalies versus fast goalies? What's preferred? Smart goalies, yeah. And so look how easy it is. Yeah, when you anticipate it correctly because of his signal, I mean, it's gut trap every time.
Yeah.
With great depth too. I mean, like right out here, right? There's no crazy adjustment. So if you're just trying to play on the edge of your seat and use your speed all the time, and you've got a ton of it, right? You got a ton of it. The game is still hard. It's way too fast now. You know, it's beyond human fast. The modern, AAA type player. I mean, that puck moves, comes off the stick hard, fast. Guys are ahead of the play a little bit. So intelligent anticipation.
It's just so whippy.
Oh, God, yeah. Come across the ice, and the kids are so much skill practice and whatnot.
Goalie sticks are pretty good.
Oh, they're pretty whippy, yeah. Bing. All right. Let me just throw a testy there, Wyatt. It's a little away. I gotta probably bring it back in a bit. Yeah. I gotta come a little more to the middle. Yeah. I knew that. I knew that. Good. Boom. So, good. Boom. Good. Perfect. I was pretty quick. That was a good one. Yeah. Hey, but I'm going to go with about that speed, okay? All right? I'm going to go with about that speed. Good. Good. That's all right. Good. Oh, behind you. Whew. That was a good save. Hey, very aggressive. Yeah, that was very aggressive. Good. Woo. I tried a little deception there. Sorry, Kevin. 4 more, Wyatt. Ah, that would have been a really good contained slide. I thought you were there on time. Kind of bummed that I hit the top of the board. Oh, love it. Love it. Great jam out. Great jam out. Good. Good work. Can we do a little bit more organically now? So we'll take the board away.
Okay.
Now, I'll have your dad on that side, and we'll feed this way. I'll be from the dots. So once you make your push, you just start at the top, push to your dad. I'm going to cut through the middle, to the middle. All right. But now, because I can move, I can fade, I can close, you're going to have to change it. It's not a static tip here. I've got lots of space to work with as the guy coming to the net. Yeah, we'll just have you at the hash mark again. Yeah. And I'll just drive. Once you make your push, I'm going to start to attack the lane here. Okay? So, yep. Yeah. Hey, you can still shoot too. Yeah. Good. Good. So, hey, pretty good difference there, right? So where did I walk?
Pretty far back door on the second one.
Yeah. And so if you drove out here, what would have happened?
You would have just tucked it behind me.
Yeah, I tucked it behind you, and you came across pretty good there. You protected the angle. You didn't attack the puck in that play. Good. That's the difference we're working at, all right? Have a little look at the toes. All right, boom. Oh, goal! Oh. Yeah, I think you may be backing off a little bit. So the last two. Coming right at you. All right, there's no fade. Every second that puck comes, if you want to attack this a little more aggressively, we'll do a few more like that, okay? Just to show you the difference. I'm just laying that stick down tight, right? Good. Oh, shoot. What's that?
That's the option too.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like half net, so just a little.
Very happy with that. I even like, you can add the aggression. Just have your attack as you were the middle lane guy. So on that play, boom. I'm okay with that. I mean, that's a very big Bobrovsky type, like very aggressive. Oh yeah, paddle down still works in my mind on this play too. Super aggressive play. You got to think he's getting less and less. He's got to make a commitment to good around you at some point, and he thinks he's got this much space. Now he's got that much space. Plus you have stick.
Yeah, you're pretty good with your stick.
Yeah.
You know,
Or all right. Just don't kill me, Wyatt, okay? All right. Woo.
I'm only saying that just because if it's like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, very good. Well, even let's get you to go into the lateral release. Don't go down though, because I'm going to receive the puck in a closed position. All right, And what does that mean? Closed, does a close mean a shot? No, it means basically a deep. So this is the same idea, okay? All right, boop, lateral release, boop, good, all right? And so I've got those different types of plays. You'll know it's appropriate because there isn't a lot of support. I've broken through. I'm behind both the D here supporting you. I can go either direction. Boop, boop. Good, perfect. Good. We'll do 2 more. We got to clean up there. One more. Good. All right, yeah, we'll clean it up there, guys. That was good. Lots going on there.